Hello everybody, welcome to Snyder's Inc. We got another slapped ham video here. And this one is, these are the scary videos everyone's been talking about. Well, let's see what everyone's talking about then. Ladies and gentlemen, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, comment what you think down below. You guys ready? Of course you're ready. Let's go.
How you doing? I'm Callan and this is Slapped Ham. Today we're looking at some creepy clips that no one can quite explain. So hit that subscribe button and get ready for more creepy content. Just like this. The following eerie images were sent to us by viewer David Trump 80. They submitted the security camera stills to our Slapped Ham subreddit where it caused quite a stir, with many claiming the images show a ghost. In March 2020, the OP had just left their house heading out of town for a few days when they received a notification that movement had been detected inside of their home. Alarmed by the notifications, the OP rushed back to the house, only to find there was no one there, nor was there any sign of a break-in. Confused, they checked the images captured by the security camera. In the first snap, you can see an odd figure in the middle of the room.
That looks like the fucking Groot. That's Groot. That's what that is. That's Groot.
You can make out what looks like a torso with arms and some kind of white cloth around the waist. Eerily, there doesn't appear to be a head.
There it is. Right there. There's a nose, mouth, eye. I clearly see a head. I'm looking at a head. If we're gonna pretend this is here, then that's the head. I'm looking at it. What are you on about? There is totally a head.
The figure looks to be leaning forward as though in motion. At first, some viewers thought it might just be a glitch in the camera or some kind of double exposure.
It probably
but
is.
If you look at the rear of the room, you can see the figure's reflection in the mirror.
Okay, that's a good look. I don't know how good editing is, because if that's fake, that's well done.
Here's another image taken just a few minutes prior. You can see a strange blurry shape in the middle of the room. If you flick back and forth between the images, you can see a pattern of movement from left to right. The OP then discovered another image taken at 2:39 in the morning that shows another blurry mass to the left of frame. The house is in Hopkinsville, Kentucky. The OP says they lived there for around 6 years and would often hear strange noises at all hours of the night. Footsteps and tapping noises. Objects would often move or disappear throughout the home only to reappear in different rooms. Banging on the bedroom walls was also a common occurrence, and dark figures out the corner of their eyes were also spotted. The OP admits the noises were scary, but after a while they just got used to them. However, when these security
How the earth do you just get used to noise? I'd never get used to noise because I wouldn't be living in the house long enough to get used to them.
images were captured, it took the experience to a whole new level of creepy.
I'd say.
Understandably, they moved out of the house shortly after this incident. So what's to be made of this creepy encounter? Given that the OP regularly experienced strange things in the house already, one has to wonder what this figure could be. Could it really be a ghost? Share your theories with one another in the comments down below.
Do the same here on my channel.
Hey peeps, just a quick interlude to let you know today's episode
God, I'm not used to seeing him without glasses. That caught me off guard.
is sponsored by Raycon. Now they've gone and hooked you guys up with a massive 15% off. Ready to buy something small with a big impact? Then Raycon's got you covered. Whether you're looking for a pair of everyday earbuds, low latency gaming headphones, or a speaker with a long battery life that'll last all night. And what's more, you don't even have to choose between products, you can get one of each and you'll still pay less than some of the other brands out there. I use my Raycons when I'm editing videos, it makes it super easy to hear every little detail. And what's even more awesome is that they come with different sound profiles, so you can find the perfect levels for whatever you're up to. I tend to use the Pure Sound profile for crystal clear clarity, perfect for editing and listening to audio clips. To change between the three profiles, all you gotta do is hold the left earpiece for 3 seconds, then toggle between them. There's even a noise isolation mode to be totally immersed, or an awareness mode that lets you still hear what's going on around you. Now Raycon wants to make sure you feel great about your purchase, so there's buy now and pay later options and an easy and free return guarantee. No wonder they have over 50,000 5-star reviews.
So these bad boys are about half the price of other premium brands that are on the market, and they sound just as good. So head to buyraycon.com/slappedham to get yourself 15% off. That's buyraycon.com/slappedham. I'll put the links in the description box below and they'll be pinned in the comments.
This next curious piece of footage was captured by NASA on board the International Space Station, and many people are claiming it's proof of extraterrestrials.
Isn't that?
The rolling live feed seems to have captured an unidentified object moving from right to left. It's a dark rectangle shape and doesn't resemble a satellite.
It's Superman. That's what it is. It's Superman. I figured it out. It's Superman going across the earth to turn back time. I think he does that, doesn't he? That's who that is. It's just Superman. Y'all, well, okay. Superman.
When the footage aired live on their website, it was allegedly taken down immediately, but a few keen-eyed viewers managed to record the incident. Some viewers are drawing comparisons to the infamous Black Knight. The Black Knight conspiracy theory asserts that there's an artificial satellite in near polar orbit of the Earth which has been transmitting radio signals for more than 50 years, and that it's of extraterrestrial origin. It's believed by some that an alien civilization placed the Black Knight satellite in orbit around the Earth intentionally. The origin of the Black Knight theory can be traced back to the 1960s, when the US and the Soviet Union were launching satellites into space. In 1960, a US satellite reportedly detected an unusual object in space, which some believed to be an alien spacecraft. Later that same year, the US Navy announced that they had detected a dark artificial satellite in orbit around the Earth, which they nicknamed the Black Knight. During the 70s and 80s, the conspiracy theory gained momentum thanks in part to amateur radio operators who claimed to have detected signals from the Black Knight satellite. Rumours proliferated that it was a 13,000-year-old alien probe that was orbiting around Earth's moon. However, experts debunked these claims, revealing that the signals were likely generated by terrestrial sources such as military or scientific experiments.
Fair enough.
Then, in 1998, NASA captured this image during its first space shuttle mission to the ISS. The unidentified black object immediately caught the attention of UFO enthusiasts around the world, claiming that this could be the proof of the Black Knight they were desperately looking for.
That was like a car falling off of orbit. I mean, it probably is. That's not what it is. I know that. But I'm just saying, kind of looks like what happened if a car. It literally looks like what happened if like a car with like the fucking thing from Mario, fucking not Mario, fucking Monopoly, one of the little old car things, you know, one of the car pieces. Looks like that's what that is.
Officially, the object has been catalogued as item STS-088-724-66. No one knows for certain what it is, but astronaut Jerry Ross has theorised that the object is a wayward thermal blanket that detached itself during routine repairs on the ISS.
Okay.
But a lot of UFO enthusiasts believe the blanket theory is just a lazy cover-up for what they say is clear evidence of alien life. So,
Well, everyone think everything is everyone. Blah! English. Most people think everything's a cover-up. Everything's a cover-up for something else. That's just the way the world went. Everything's a cover-up. In Western terminology, everything's a work. Everything's just ridiculousness for someone else.
Could this new footage be yet another sighting of the infamous Black Knight? For now, the clip will join the ever-growing mythology that a 13,000-year-old alien probe may be monitoring Earth for mysterious and unknown reasons. This eerie piece of home security footage was captured in mid-January and was shared to Twitter by Sidio Paranormal. Watch.
What did I miss?
At first, you might spot the dog walking among the furniture. But just above the dog is a strange transparent mist that drifts through the room. Seems to hover just above the pooch.
How about, seems to just be following a dog. I don't know if a dog can kind of make that happen. I don't know how camera works. So I don't know if camera could cause that to happen, but something freaking it's following a dog.
The dog doesn't seem to be too bothered, which has led some viewers to believe that this might be a presence familiar to the house, perhaps someone who used to live there. A homeowner in Tennessee has captured some extraordinary footage, and many are saying it's the vocalizations of Bigfoot. The clip, which was shared to Instagram by Cryptid University, shows the rural cabin deep in the woods. In the background, you can hear some distinct noises, some whoops, howls, and grunts.
I don't think that's Bigfoot. That's a bunch of different shit going on in that one.
At one point, you can even hear branches snapping. Bigfoot vocalizations refer to the range of sounds that have been attributed to alleged Sasquatch encounters. These sounds are often described as loud, guttural, and sometimes human-like, and have been reported by people who claim to have encountered the creature or its footprints. There are a variety of Bigfoot vocalizations that have been reported, including howls and screams. These are perhaps the most common type of Bigfoot vocalization reported. They're typically described as loud, long, and eerie, with some witnesses comparing the sound to that of a human scream or a wolf howling. Growls and grunts. These are lower-pitched sounds that are often described as guttural or animalistic. Whistles and clicks. These are high-pitched sounds that are often described as bird-like or even dolphin-like. Some witnesses have reported hearing Bigfoot emit whistles and clicks while communicating with each other. Wood knocks. These are sharp, rhythmic sounds that are often described as resembling the sound of a wooden baseball bat hitting a tree. Some researchers believe that Bigfoot may use wood knocks to communicate with each other over long distances. So are we hearing the big man himself in this clip from
Well, so this woman looked up what are Bigfoot noises that usually are reported, and took like 4 or 5 of them and just said, I'm going to put them all in one video.
Tennessee? Skeptics of Bigfoot argue that many of these sounds may be the result of natural phenomena such as wind or animal calls, or even hoaxes perpetuated by humans. However, many believers in Bigfoot argue that the consistency of these reports across different regions and cultures suggests that there may be some truth to the existence of this elusive creature.
No, it's not Bigfoot. It's not. I don't know what it is, but it ain't Bigfoot. It just ain't.
Before we take a look at a clip that purports to show real levitation, remember to hit that subscribe button, then tickle that little bell icon there and turn on all channel notifications. That way you'll be in the loop every time we drop our scary and creepy videos. This next clip's been going viral this past couple of weeks, and it purports to show a gravity-defying piece of magic. Watch.
No, 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 no. You can't honestly expect me to believe this is real. Ain't no way this real. No fucking way. Absolute bullshit.
Clip, which was shared to Instagram by The Inexplicable, appears to show a man making an unknown object levitate.
No. No.
He waves his hands around it, proving that there's no wires or strings holding the...
Well, you did. You did this. And below it. I'm more thinking there's something diagonal.
the object in the air. The idea of levitation, or the ability to make objects or oneself defy gravity, has been a subject of fascination and mystery for centuries. There are historical accounts of individuals claiming to be able to levitate, often attributed to supernatural or mystical abilities. In many cultures, such claims were associated with religious or spiritual figures. For example, in ancient India, yogis were said to possess the ability to levitate through meditation and other spiritual practices. In the Christian tradition, saints and mystics were sometimes depicted as levitating during prayer or ecstatic states. In the 19th and early 20th centuries, there were several reports of individuals claiming to have the ability to levitate or perform other supernatural feats, often as part of stage performances or spiritual demonstrations. One of the most famous of these was the Indian fakir Mira Alfasa, also known as the Mother, who was said to be able to levitate and perform other miracles. Mira Alfasa, also known as the Mother, was an Indian spiritual leader and follower of Sri Aurobindo. She is perhaps best known for her role in the development of Auroville, an experimental community in southern India. While there are many stories about her life and teachings, her alleged ability to levitate is one of the most controversial. According to reports, the Mother was said to have the ability to levitate or float in mid-air, often during spiritual ceremonies or public demonstrations.
I don't believe you.
Witnesses described her rising several feet off the ground, seemingly without any physical support. Some also claimed that she could cause objects to move or change shape through the power of her mind. There are many stories about the Mother's alleged levitation, but there's little scientific evidence to support these claims.
Because it's bullshit.
Some have suggested that the reports of levitation were the result of mass or hypnotic suggestion, as the Mother was known for her charisma and spiritual presence. Others have said that the reports were just the result of exaggeration or embellishment, as is often the case with stories of miraculous events. So is this clip simply a trick or hoax, or are we seeing an example of real levitation?
It is a trick or a hoax, my friend.
Love to hear theories on this strange one in the comments down below.
Well, that's the end.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is it for this reaction video. Let me know what you think in the comments. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. The link to the original video will be down in the description below. Thank y'all for watching. I'll see y'all for the next one.